just not the person I'm seeing now at all. It's like you almost can't have a conversation.
I'll miss you.
I would say that this is a very interesting first live eviction or pre-eviction diary session I've seen in a while. I liked every bit of it. Now, I'm not going to talk about everyone's diary session, but I would speak about those housemates or pairs that stood out and, all the 9 yards of how I feel about each particular diary session and probably the aftermath of the diary session. So, of course, guys, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, click on the bell button beside for notification on every post I make. Don't forget to share comments down below and also share this video so that more people can get to see. Now, let's get right into it. So the Wanni x Handi diary session was quite interesting to see. Of course, Big Brother asked them how they were doing and how today has been for them. I think they said they were grateful for the lush experience. And then Big Brother had to ask them, how has been the experience in Big Brother's housing that you've been here for just a week? And, they said they loved every bit of it. It is like a dream come true. From the first day down till this time, it's been a little bit of overwhelming too. And, it's something they're still trying to settle in with. They went on to indicate that, it's been up and down for them, but they liked it good. There had been a bit of a clash, and there are times they needed to take an introspect of their behavior, their personality, and everything. Now, this was in relation to the fact that they started mentioning that they've had issues with the most number of people in the house. They've had issue with Damilola. They've had issue with the Mbadiwe twins. They've had issue with Suj or Tofa, Abi and Tofa. They've had issue with Chinwe. They've had issue with somebody else. It's like 5 or 6 people, these girls, either one part of the pair or together, they've had issues with. Now, one good thing I liked about what they said was that, okay, they've still found ways to settle, apologize for where they had made mistakes or they had done something that was out of proportion to the people that they had offended, like Damilola, etc. They also had a saying of, they had the time to introspect on their behavior because they are quite energetic and reactive when it comes to anger, and so they're trying to curb that. And this period has also given them time to see how they can easily miss each other when they're not around themselves. I think that was Handi saying it, and then they complimented the combination or the friendship they have with Shaun, and I really liked to hear that. It was really interesting to see. It was a simple diary session, but it was good. It was really enjoyable. Now, this diary session was one we were all looking out for, especially me, because I needed to still understand, is it going to take quite a long time for these two to actually get to become a pair one more time? Because the only time we saw that they were a pair was from the introduction of the show. Since then, it has been a struggle. So people that asked them how it has been for them being in Big Brother's house for 1 week, what would they miss? What did they love? Of course, they said they love the house. It looks so good. They love the experience. Shaun was like, he liked the fact that Big Brother would wake them up in the morning. He loved the gym because he knows if he doesn't get to exercise, he'll get fat. He said that, he liked the arena games, although it's not something he's really interested in that much. He went on to also say he loves the fact that he's been able to build a form of friendship and bond with some of the housemates. Now, of course, Victoria said similar things, but she also went on to say that she was disappointed in herself for the arena games, the wager task rather, because she forgot her lines and it's something she's not supposed to do. But now Big Brother told her that it happens, and she said okay, that she has learned her lesson, and as time goes on she will improve. Now of course at the end of the diary session they went out and she was like, Shaun, can I speak to you for a little while? And then she spoke to him. First off, she was like, well, when Big Brother calls us, please try to come and get me in case I did not hear him and stuff like that. It turns out she didn't hear him, and he just went. He didn't even go to try and reach out to her, let's go, or hint anything casually. Now, aside that, he started complaining of the fact that they don't really have a bond or a friendship, that he also has been passing through a lot in the house, and he knows that she has to, but it's as though she is unapproachable anymore. It's as though she cannot keep a conversation unlike before. And of course, that before is before this house. Now, I don't know if this is still dependent on the fact that rumors on the streets is that they were dating before and she cheated on him and it broke him. But with what he's saying is that as though he is putting in effort and she's not. Anyways, they were done with that conversation. All I think about this is one way or the other, if these two do not find a way to, build their pair bond stronger, except Big Brother decides to start evicting people as one part of a pair, they might end up living together. One very interesting diary session would be that of the Chekas, that is Chizoba and her younger sister Onyeka. I mean, you didn't even need to talk for long, but it was hilarious, interesting, because Big Brother asked them how they were doing, what did he like about the house, what's their highlights of the first week, and here they were talking about, we're so grateful, we enjoyed everything, meeting new people, being here finally, it is like a dream come true. Very soon, even if we leave now, it'll still be amazing. We hope not to leave. See, let me be honest, at the point Onyeka started crying, it was more or less tears of joy. According to her, they've been applying for many years now, and finally they got in. So it is something to be happy about. And to be honest, while watching her diary session, as much as we've complained about Onyeka, there's something we cannot take away from her. This Onyeka is like one of the persons that has been most interesting and rather playing whatever game they're playing in Big Brother's house, because she is everywhere, talking to everybody, trying to force people into a ship or force people out of a ship, trying to pretend that she's not interested in a ship. Other ways that it's going. I cannot wait to see what unfolds this new week if they don't get evicted. Like, it was really interesting watching her. Another interesting diary session was this one. Why am I getting into this too? Oh my god, double K. Like, they've been interesting so far in Big Brother's house. I think to me they are playing the best game, especially Cassia. She's playing a good game. Now she's very energetic, very interesting in the arena games and wager tasks. Yeah, you can see how active she is. And of course her husband, who is simple, calm, has a very nice voice, which Big Brother acknowledged. He was like, what would be Big Brother's house, or what would be the show without your energetic self, referring to Cassia, and then your beautiful voice, referring to Kelly. Now Big Brother asked them how it has been for them, and how has the week been. They said, they've enjoyed communicating with other people, being friends, having the wager task, the arena games, and every other thing that follows through the daily routine and all the 9 yards. Now, of course, at the point, they were like, if we don't make it, or we might not make it. And people had to ask them that even if it is an eviction period, you should be way more positive than you are right now. And I couldn't agree more, because Big Brother is coming from, sorry, I know he could say this to everyone, but I feel he was coming from a point of, if only you guys know that you're one of the pair that is giving the most content in this house, you wouldn't be even thinking or talking like this. And I really enjoyed their diary session. I could not wait to see that after an eviction, or if there was no eviction, how these two get to play their games better. Of course, they were begging that Big Brother does not evict anybody. Another diary session that I liked was that of Zinwe, Zion and Chinwe. Now they literally fought in Big Brother's diary room because Chinwe was saying that she doesn't like the way Zion has been acting up throughout the day. He's been going off on her, every now and then, that she would even have to calm him down or ask him like what's up and stuff like that. The last he did was when they were taking a shower, preparing for the eviction period, and he went off at her, and she's been telling him to stop. She does not like it. See, this girl was just beating hard while she was talking about this. It made me laugh. Now, of course, people that had to say that unfortunately this is not why we are in the diary session, but if you survive tonight, then we're going to talk about it. But Zion said that his issue was that he wished or felt she should have worn a different clothing, that this one was a struggle for her to put on, and he knows that she has better clothing that fits in better. At the end, people that told them to hug it out, that this is not the right time for you guys to be having issues. Instead, be grateful that you're here and hopefully you're not evicted. Anyways, guys, that's all I have for you on this video. As always, I'm going to see you at the eviction. Y'all know that I'll bring you the updates as it is hot very fast. So make sure you stick around, subscribe, click on the bell button beside for notification in every post I make. Don't forget to share comments down below and also share this video so the more people can see. Bye.